Hello! In this video, I am going to be showing you both versions of the video game SpongeBob SquigglePants. This video game was only released on these two specific systems, the Wii and the Nintendo 3DS. This video game was released in the spring of 2011 for both versions, each with their own separate release dates for some reason. The Wii version of this game was released on April 12th, 2011 in North America. The Nintendo 3DS version was released on May 17th, 2011 in North America. I did not play this game on either system when it came out back in the year 2011 because I simply didn't own either of these systems at the time. At the time of mid-2011, I was mainly only doing just computer gaming or Nintendo DS gaming. And I even remember seeing this Nintendo 3DS version at one of the stores at the time. And I was like, oh cool, a new SpongeBob game. But then I was like, wait a minute, Nintendo 3DS and not Nintendo DS? And I was like, wait, I have to get another system just to play this game. SpongeBob SquigglePants. This is the game that made me want to buy a Nintendo 3DS system. Yeah, I know. I have a weird history with video game systems. I did eventually get a Nintendo 3DS system in December 2011. But the SpongeBob SquigglePants game on 3DS was sold out at all of my local stores by that point. So my mom ended up having to buy a copy of the 3DS version off of Amazon a couple months later in March of 2012. I remember playing the Nintendo 3DS version of SpongeBob SquigglePants all the time back in 5th grade when I got it. The U-Draw accessory I got in August 2012, and I got the Wii system itself in September 2012. The Wii version of this game I got on April 7th, 2013. I only know this because I actually still have the receipt for this version that I bought used. I cannot show you that receipt though, because it contains some legal information like an exact address that I'm not allowed to show on here. I bought the Wii version of this game in 2013 used, which stinks because I had a chance back then to buy a brand new sealed copy of the game, but oh well. Yeah, I know, back then I should have bought just a sealed copy of the Wii version and made an unboxing video of it, but hey, at least I have the game. Again, I'm pretty sure I bought the Nintendo 3DS version sealed, though. The Wii version is the first SpongeBob video game that requires a third third-party peripheral in order to be played. That's right, I am talking about the UDraw game tablet for Wii. Which again, I'm not going to show this too in depth. But yes, the UDraw game tablet is mandatory to play this game on the Wii version. The Wii version even has a message telling you that it will not work if you do not have the Wii remote plugged into the UDraw game tablet. So yeah, I bought the UDraw game tablet just so then I could play the Wii version of this game, along with another art-related video game, which I have only because it came bundled with my copy of the UDraw game tablet when I bought it. There's actually very few video games that require the UDraw game tablet. So good job, THQ. I did upload videos proving this, but I have reached the full 99% completion on both versions of this game. Because yeah, it's impossible to reach 100% completion on both versions, even after meeting all of the game's requirements. So yeah, good job, Way Forward and THQ, making a game that you cannot even 100% complete. Like I said before, I got the 3DS version in March 2012 and the Wii version in April 2013. So yeah, money well spent that I'm finally beating this game a decade later after I bought it. And technically 9 years in the case of the Wii version. I do have my reasonings on why it took me so long to beat both versions of this game fully. I just want to get my thoughts out here, just so then I do not have to do it whenever I do my completed SpongeBob Nintendo 3DS games collection video, if I ever do. But as for SpongeBob SquigglePants, both versions, for what it's worth, I think this video game is good, but I just don't think it's worth trying to fully complete it. I put way too many hours into trying to fully complete this game, only to find out that there is no 100% at the end. And some of these nano games in Nano Game Replay, I would legit spend like 2 hours straight trying to get a gold on. In fact, one of them in the 3DS version, I was barely even able to get a gold on. Even as a kid, I seriously question on how much did they play test these nano games before putting the game out there. I'm not turning this into an in-depth review, but yeah, that's my thoughts on this game. Is that it's good, but it does have its fair share of flaws, especially if you're going for the full 99% completion. Let's go ahead and finally get to showing both versions. Again, 3DS version and Wii version. Again, my copy of the Wii version, the bilingual print, with English and French writing, where the 3DS copy English only, which I don't really care too much, just as long as I have the game. Front of the 3DS version. Front of the Wii version. And yeah, because I bought this used, there was a bunch of sticker residue up there and it kind of left a mark. But, oh well. Front. Sweeties. Spine. Wii. Spine. Back. Sweeties. Laugh your SquigglePants off. Play through an exclusive level for the Nintendo 3DS. Yeah, that's referring to the icon Bob level that's only in this version and not the Wii version. Again, all the legal stuff right here, 2011 copyright. Back. Wii. And yep, even the case of the Wii version does say it requires the U-Draw game tablet. Again, it's probably good to know this information before buying the game, especially if you have the intent on actually playing it like I do. Again, legal stuff. Inside the case for the Nintendo 3DS version, get a good view of the cartridge. Cartridge and the game manual. The instruction booklet. Not going to look too in depth on this. Let's look at a couple pages. And some ad on the back for the newest SpongeBob DVDs at the time of when this game came out. Which my regret with this is that I actually have all of these DVDs. As you can see here, they all are up on my shelf. I actually remember buying these DVDs back as they were coming out, and I regretted not filming unboxing videos for them at the time. But again, my camera was not in HD at the time, and I didn't think of the value of those DVDs back then. Putting this manual back into the 3DS case. Inside the Wii case, we have the disc. That is yellow and blue seamed. And the instruction manual again for the Wii version. And a French version of it as well. English manual. Again, just skimming through a couple pages of it. Again, same DVD advertisement from before. Yeah, I was only a child when these DVDs came out. But I do enjoy the show. Obviously. French manual. And they even bothered to translate the advertisement on the back. But the DVD covers are still in English, though, on the advertisement. Putting these back in. To the Wii case. Finally got through both versions. That's going to be it for this video, so goodbye.